Well, I got the 1445 at least in the shed and out of the yard, but if you're looking at the wheel, it seems to notice that we're missing one lug bolt. So here's the lug bolt that we need right here, and unfortunately the hub for that lug bolt appears to be cross-threaded, or there's some damage under the threads. So what I did is I went and I ordered originally I got online and ordered just the tap, and then got to looking around, and the local farm store had this Tecton metric set for threading. So that's what we're going to use. Should be M12 by 1.5. Let me get everything, because it's very windy here today. So I'm going to get that anchored down. So it should be M14 by 1.5. So we're going to need this tap right here. But first thing I need to do is get the machine back up in the air and get the tire pulled off. So I'm going to do that, and then we'll look at the threads and see if I can clean them up. All right, got the tire off. Went ahead and put the lug bolts back in. This is the hole this is the threaded that I'm concerned with. I don't think you can necessarily see that damage right there, but I think that's what we're going to work with. So I'm going to see if I can't set the camera up. Yeah. So I'm going to see if I can get the thread started, or the tap started in there, and then finish tapping it. I mean, this should be a pretty easy repair. I did look online, and this shaft, because the hub is part of the shaft, this shaft is $1,310 new. So at that point, I might as well just get a new transaxle rather than trying to replace the shaft and use this transaxle as parts. All right, so got that tapped. Hopefully this is what we need to fix our problem. This tap set was 120 bucks. You know, I work enough with metric threads, and I suppose it'll be okay. So I'm gonna take the tap off. Oops, wrong thing. Set it to the side. And hopefully that works. Let's see if the bolt fits. Just hoping I didn't ruin the bolt yesterday trying to put it in. Don't think I did. Nope. All right, perfect. It goes in. So I'm going to get this, actually what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and run the tap through all of these, just to make sure that anything that was messed up is going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and fix it, and then I'll get the tire on here, and the 1445 will be fixed. So let me do that, and then I'll maybe start the camera up when I put the tire back on. All right, let's put this tire back on. I got them all inspected. The dog is now inspecting the camera. Hopefully it's to her liking. Putting these little reinforcement rings, I'm not even sure what you call them. I don't even know what Deere calls them, to be honest. Never really looked, paid attention. They go on the outside of the wheel. It's one of the things on these front mount units. I'm not really sure. I mean, I think the purpose is just to reinforce the wheel, because you put so much side load on these tires sometimes. At least the threads are easy to install now that I've chased all of them. Okay. Got them in there. You're just fighting a bunch of forces when you're installing these. All right, tighten them down. Make sure my impact's on high this time. All right, I think that they should be tight. The impact wasn't moving them anymore. So that means 1445 is ready to go back into service, thankfully. Now I can quit mowing as much with the X748. So just while I'm out here, kind of give you my plan for the future. My plan for the future is to replace the 1445 with a newer one. I don't know what it'll be yet. I don't know if we'll go ahead and get into the Terrain series or if it'll just be say a newer or lower hour. I'd really like to get into like a 1565. That would be very nice. But I would like to upgrade this machine in the future. We do enough mowing. Basically put about 150 hours a year mowing on 1445 right now. So, you know, it's one of those deals that I would really like to upgrade it. I mean, it's still in great shape. I mean, it starts right up and runs and etc. I mean, there's absolutely no problems with it, but it's just one of those things that little itty bitty details, you know, to use this to continuously mow 7.5 acres is, you know, like the gearbox seal, stuff like that. You know, I don't want, anytime it's down, it causes lots of problems. It takes me, if I mow this entire place, I mow all 7.5 acres, it takes me about 4.5 hours with the 1445. Meanwhile, if I mow with the X748, it's going to take me about 8 hours or 9 hours. I mean, that's just how much faster the 1445 is. So anyway, that's it for this video. Got the tire replaced, shows you that you can fix your problems if you end up with them. And I'll go ahead and get this tire on the new rim, in fact, I may just take it somewhere and have them do it, because I hate fussing with tires. May I pay the 15 or 20 bucks to have them put the tire on the rim. So anyway, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.